and you're a science communicator, so I thought I'd do a poem for this event. So it's called Science, Art and Communication. I'm a former scientist and a converted poet, but I'm also a science communicator, so you might sense my sense of frustration with working with scientists as a communicator. Imagine a world without science posters. Imagine how wonderful that would be. If we left communication to the communicators, let some things just be, untainted by overzealous scientific pedantry. Get involved by all means, but listen, don't judge, and you'll see how meaningful science could seem to a real, tax-paying layperson. Science, the fascinating story of life, the universe, and our minuscule, infinitesimal place to wonder amongst its wonders. So how do we tell it so badly? So badly that hardly anyone even reads half the papers that are written about it anyway. Even science often doesn't care about science. Hey, Dr. Scientist, what's on your reading list? The Guardian, Twitter, some non-fiction, a bit of sci-fi at a stretch, Nature reviews, perhaps the latest science news, then back to Twitter to vent your views on Brexit. It's true. Or spread some much unneeded scientific pedantry laced with jargon. Twitter 101. Be damned if you dare even suggest, never mind share, an innocently, if aberrantly, left-handed DNA helix. The amount of messages I get. All the while little Felix is reading his pamphlet on just how ring-like this flat earth donut has become, sucking his thumb. Sore bum, red raw with mumps. Mum says vaccines are for chumps. Vote Donald Trump, thump! Creationism is sold as science. Conspiracy theories are reached down lines of loose but loosely evidenced inquiry. Science cannot hide behind science when it is being so brutally flaunted and taunted to perpetuate myths. How do we suppose does half the world hate GMOs or oppose gene-edited crops? Who knows why people still believe in UFOs, a demon-haunted world superstitious of crows? Homeopathy, rocks for your yoni, or just go Gwyneth Paltrow, full-on vaginal steaming. That's the thing. Titanic bullshit pervades. But we're never going to change that by telling people they're wrong. Us and them. As Pink Floyd said, after all, we're only ordinary men and women. So where do we start? Science, explained through art? A picture tells 1,000 words while a poem can paint them in succinct verse. Stephen Hawking condensed the universe into a brief history of time, minus the unnecessary equations, and he made it sublime. With art, we can open doors and open access. With design, we can inspire more minds to explore and play. Try a little DIY, bio, at home. Now that we can sequence a genome quite comfortably in its comforts. PhDs, though oversubscribed and still yet overabundant, soon perhaps to become redundant. Science, like the world it seeks to explain, must move with the times. Bio, by design, synthetic, not necessarily aligned to stifling institutions over hours, underpaid. Innovation, not anathema to academia, but brought more swiftly to bear with time to play. Tinker, tailor, startup maker, writer, painter, story maker, engaged and engaging. Science told the proper way. Thank you.